Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, step up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zeiki. Shanaru no Toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever been caught off guard by someone's unexpected kindness? Like a colleague who anticipates your needs, or a friend who just gets you? That's what we're diving into today, how to express that thoughtful vibe in English.
Right, that feeling when someone just nails it without you even asking. It's more than just politeness. It's like they have a sixth sense for what you need. It's about being observant and considerate.
Exactly. And in English, we've got a whole bunch of ways to capture that. It's not just one word. There is thoughtful, considerate, attentive, even observant.
Yeah, and they each have their own subtle nuances, right? Like, thoughtful is often about considering someone's feelings or circumstances. Considerate, that's more about taking others' needs into account when you're doing something.
That's a good way to put it. And attentive? That's like being actively aware of someone's needs and ready to respond. It's a very active way of showing you care, while observant highlights that awareness.
So you wouldn't say someone is attentive if they're just generally thinking about you from afar. They'd have to actually do something, or at least be actively present. Like a great waiter at a restaurant, they're attentive to your needs, but your friend might be thoughtful bringing you soup when you're sick.
I love that example. So if you want to tell your colleague how thoughtful they are for remembering your birthday, what would you say?
Something like, "That was so thoughtful of you." Or simply, "You so thoughtful." It is direct and everyone gets it. You can use it in both business and in casual conversation.
And in a business setting, you might add a little more formality. Maybe, I really appreciate your thoughtfulness, or thank you for being so considerate.
Totally. And you could also say, "That's very considerate of you."
Yeah.
It's about showing that you notice their actions. It shows them that you notice their extra effort.
So it's not just about the act itself, but the fact that someone has taken the time to think of you. It goes beyond just a simple thank you.
Exactly, and that's where observant comes in. If your friend always knows the best cafe to go to because they've noticed your coffee preferences, you could say, "Wow, you're so observant," or "You have such an observant eye."
That's a good one. It's a subtle compliment showing you appreciate their attention to detail.
Yeah, you can also use it in more casual situations, like if your friend notices you got a haircut and compliments it. It's showing them you appreciate that they are aware of those details.
So it's not just about being nice, it's about genuinely being present and tuned into the people around you. This also ties into another great way to compliment someone. You are very good at what you do, and you are such a hard worker.
For sure. And if they're doing something and you think they are doing a fantastic job, you can say, "Good job," or "Nice work." You're complimenting their actions, which are based on the initial thoughtfulness.
Right. It's about recognizing their effort and talent, not just the outcome. Another phrase I like is, "You are so helpful." It's such a simple, direct way to acknowledge their thoughtfulness.
Absolutely. Especially in a work environment. Being helpful goes a long way.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to hear it. It validates your efforts.
It really does. Sometimes it's as the little things, like anticipating a need before someone even asks. That's where you could use phrases like, "You are so perceptive." Or if it's something specific, you can say, "That was very perceptive of you."
Perceptive really hits that level of awareness. Yeah? Like, they're not just reacting. They're seeing the bigger picture and understanding what's needed.
It's almost like they're reading your mind, but in a good way. So if someone is always prepared for any situation, how would you describe that?
You could say they're very well prepared, or if they've done something successfully, "That was impressive."
Yeah.
It's another way to acknowledge their efforts in making things better for those around them.
And it's amazing how these little expressions of appreciation can make such a big difference, right? It goes beyond just good manners. It builds better relationships too.
Definitely. And it applies to all sorts of situations, whether it's between friends, coworkers, or even strangers. Recognizing someone's thoughtfulness can create a positive cycle of kindness.
So next time someone goes the extra mile, remember there's a whole range of ways to express your appreciation. It really shows that you see them and that their actions have made a difference.
That's right. And by using these specific phrases, you're not just being polite, you're acknowledging their unique qualities.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyomo Sukoshi Zutsu step up. Dekimashita na. 本当にすごいです。Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And ぜひチャンネルの登録をよろしくお願いします。I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. 明日も一緒に頑張りましょうね。See you next time. Bye bye.